61, I think. After the rain pushed out, the cold front started moving in last night. This morning there was a real hard frost, 32 degrees. Supposed to have a northwest wind pretty much all day today. Supposed to get up to about 10 miles per hour. Northwest wind's good for this stand. That's what it was set for. Today, some prime areas of Springfield, 1911, there was a TRP operator, chamber 10 millimeters. Comes equipped with a Trigicon arm, so got some cast hollow points loaded for it that I'm gonna hope to try out. Never used a cast out of a 10 millimeter, so let's hopefully see how it works out. It's about 5 minutes into legal shoot time, and I've been in a stand about 45 minutes. Back. I think I made a good shot, and I apologize to y'all for that bad footage, but my lens fogged up on me, and I didn't have time to try to wipe it off. That deer I just shot, or hopefully just shot, it off a little bit. A little bit better. This deer we call Captain Hook. We got him on camera. Seen he was limping, but he was doing fine. And I've been just watching for a deer walking this bottom. I knew it'd be him, and I seen him out there about 100 yards. I'd been doing some rattling. He was coming in. He was circling far to my right, trying to get down. Wind's blowing that way, and he was circling, trying to get downwind of me. I stopped him right there about 80 yards, and I swapped from my 1911 10mm that I was planning on using. Pulled out my backup. I needed a little scope help on that. This is a Freedom Arms 353 Casull. I'm shooting 180 grain nozzle partition in it with a real stout dose of H110. It's a John Taffin load. It's getting ballistics equivalent with a 357 maximum. Whew. That's the third buck I've seen this morning. I seen a spike, and there was a pretty good heavy horn 8-point that was actually traveling that same trail that Captain Hook was just on, so he was headed the other way. Wow. Turned out to be an exciting morning. It is, what time is it? 8:45. That's a heck of a note. Finally get the one big target buck we was after, and hoping to get it on camera. And the blame lens fogged up on me. It's real humid this morning. Well, if I double along him like I was intending to do, he should be down for the count. So I'm gonna start gathering my stuff up. Head that way looking for some blood. I hope I got blood, some good blood, because it's tough tracking in this mess. Well, go see what I can find. Alright, I'm down. I'm gonna go see if I can find some blood. And I'm not gonna video going out there because it's gonna be tough to find this spot. I shot me an azimuth with my compass and lased it so I can shoot a back azimuth and hopefully find where he was standing. I'll be back later hopefully with some sign. Alright guys, it's 9:15 and I did like I said, I went out, kept back ranging my stand till I got the distance where he was standing. He was at 93 yards and shot me a back azimuth of 243 degrees. I couldn't find no blood right there where I thought he was standing, so I just started walking the direction he went. And from where I thought he was standing when I shot him, he went about 30 yards. And there he is right there. This is deer we call Capt'n Hook. You're gonna see why we call him that here in just a second. He said hook on his left main beam there. That's why we call him Capt'n Hook. Let me get all this stuff set up and we'll discuss it a little bit more. Let's try that and see what it looks like. Get a little bit better. Zoom in here some. Try that. Maybe I got him centered up. That is a fine buck right there. We got this deer on camera back earlier during the year and got fired up about him because he's got like a double main beam right here that on his left side. Let me see if I can zoom in there a little bit where you can see that. It may be hard to tell from the angle of that camera, but he's got a double main beam, kinda. It don't really come off his base, but kind of follows the contour of his main beam there. And it turned out to be a nice morning. This was the third buck I've seen this morning. I was actually hunting for a doe, and I haven't seen one. Oh man. It's nice when a plan comes together though. Me and my son have been hunting this deer since the season opened. And he actually, there's a back shot, you might can see that crazy beam there. And he's got a big spot missing right there on the back of his head. I don't know if that's from fighting or somebody trying to spotlight him and grazed him or what took place there. It's road hunters are bad around this part. A bunch of farm fields and letting these deer get out in them. And I was scared a road hunter was going to get him. Now I told you this morning my primary gun was my Springfield 1911 and 10mm, but I didn't mention that I had this as my my backup, and it's a good thing I had it, because he was actually 93 yards from where he was standing where I shot him. So I'm not saying I couldn't have pulled it off with that 10mm, but I much preferred this right here. Shooting 180 grain nozzle partition over a stout dose of H110. It's called a taffin load. You can look it up. I'm not going to give details on it, but it'll do a number on a deer. You can see right there the end of my barrel. That's the entry hole, and it exited same spot on this opposite side. He was standing broadside when I shot him. Man, it's turned out to be a good season this year. This is actually the second big buck I've taken this year off of this property. Real nice deer, real unique character. With that crazy beam, it makes him an 11 point. I'm thinking he's gonna probably just, I hate guessing on scoring, but he's probably somewhere around 145, 150 maybe. He's got some long main beams. Real nice deer. Real nice. I'll zoom him in a little bit and I can see that entry hole a little better. Can't go too far, it'll come out of the screen. That's it right there. And from where he was at when I shot him, he made it about 30 yards. So that partition done the trick with him. Well, this is another episode brought to you by Ralston Knives. If any of y'all out there are interested in a custom knife, custom hunting knife, that's typically what I make is hunting knives. Y'all look me up on Facebook, give me a shout, send me a message, and I'll get you on the build list. Man, that's a beautiful boat.